I asked people to ask me their questions related to hoops and healing, so let's get into the questions. Randy asks, you have tips for someone wanting to get into women's basketball but doesn't know where to begin? Yes, so my advice for someone wanting to get into women's basketball and is brand new to it, I would say first watch WNBA games, watch Unrivaled games, and also watch some clips on YouTube. So the WNBA and Unrivaled can be watched on TV or on streaming platforms. And if you're someone who might like the strategy of the game, you can look up highlight plays. Or if you're someone who's more interested in like the drama side of the game, you can YouTube things like WNBA viral moments on and off the court. The WNBA is great for top tier talent on the court, and I would say the tea off the court is also top tier. After that, I would say look up if there's any women's sports events in your city or near your city, or look into possibly attending some games in person. You can also try to find an online community through social media, whether that's following, women's sports content creators or just people who like to post that they're fans. Randy also asks, how did you know it was time to heal something? How do I not let something fester and begin the healing process? So I would say it's always time to heal something. I don't think there's anyone out there that has nothing to heal, but I would say it's more common in our world to start healing when you've hit a low point in your life. Like if you're constantly feeling miserable, unhappy, or unmotivated, that would be an indication that you should take your healing journey into your own hands. Of course, healing before you hit rock bottom is ideal, and not letting something fester, that really is up to you. You have to really want to heal and make significant changes in your life, and I think a lot of the time we don't because we're either too comfortable or too afraid to make changes. And I think a lot of the time as adults, we know the things we want to heal, but we might just tell ourselves we're not ready and push it away, which is totally normal, and you should always be patient with yourself. I know that in the past there were things I knew I needed to heal, but I just wasn't ready, and so I didn't. So I did let my wounds fester. I let them fester for a really long time. And it's a very difficult place to be in. So definitely having grace for yourself is important, and just knowing it might take you a really long time to heal, and it can be very scary and daunting to finally be like, okay, I'm going to address this head on. And depending on where you're at in your life and everything you have going on, your environment, the support you have, or maybe the support you don't have, it might not be the best time for you to heal. So that decision it has to come from you and you alone. So you really just have to ask yourself, 1, am I ready to make the changes I need to be happy? And 2, am I ready to give myself permission to live the life I deserve? And from there, you can start researching healing practices and tools that work for you, whether it's solitude, meditation, reading, journaling, or therapy. And not everything someone suggests will work for you, so it's important you are patient and take the time to find the specific recipe that works for you. And I just want to stress one more time, expect this to be very difficult and a long journey. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate your time. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you've enjoyed this episode, and you can also follow me on TikTok and Instagram at Hoops and Healing, as well as my personal account at amanda.mochi on Instagram, and I will link all of my handles in the description below. See you on the next episode.